Good morning. It is Monday, March 14th, and that means two things. Drive safe all week, and it is time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you by Keystone Technology. We're looking at their Advanta line of downlights. These are for deep recess lighting applications, retrofits in particular, because they are based on 4-pin CFLs. They fit into existing junction boxes, existing frame kits. Just pop them in, flip the switch for power, flip the switch for color. Again, dimming already on ready to go, and 90 CRA ready to go. That is KeystoneTech.com. That's downlights made easy. Savant is closing down 2 GE facilities. These production plants will be closed as of the end of September, and they're also selling off Nella Park, the original industrial park that is being sold to Phoenix investors. McFadden is closing overall, end of the month. That'll be the end of operations for them. Signify is ending operations in the Ukraine because their employees have more things to worry about, don't they? The NAM, the NAW, and the NEMA are responding to the State of the Union, encouraging more and better support for manufacturing. The DOE has proposed a new rule for ceiling fan light kits. New testing might be in the offing. Yellow-blue LED has received Alliant Energy's award for top incentive. And Kickler has donated $500,000 to the St. Jude Dream Homes Lottery, the first ever lighting company in that particular giveaway. Hudico has bought Kadak. This is an unconditional deal in South Africa. The UL is opening a brand new testing facility in Vietnam outside Hai Duong. Wesco, newest North American company to join ETIM. Epistar is expanding their mini LED capacity by 30%. The IES's finances are fine. This is based on a new fiscal report. Membership might be down, but funds seem to be stable. Joanne Donato is accused of claiming unemployment benefits while working full-time under a fake social security number for a lighting supplier, while also being accused of stealing $1.8 million from her former employer. That's where we're at. In event news, of course, we have new dates for Lightivation in 2023. The show will run on Jan 10th to 13th. LEDs Magazine has a new award show. The Bright Star Awards will be accepting lamps and supporting tech for submissions. ASHRAE is seeking abstracts for their decarbonization conference. On March 22nd, the PNNL will be hosting a plug load management webinar. This is over Zoom, and it will be going through the particulars of a single project. In recommended reading, all this on nailed.org right now. Facilities management has a discussion of whether it is time to ditch the fluorescent tube. Convenience stores also switching to an LED. The NLB has a forum on circadian science. WAC's Patrick Laylaw has been interviewed. We have the 47 best post lamps. We can have the real value of data from lighting systems. We have a case study from a historic railway station. We have why metal halides might be obsolete. We have why you should set up a second network for your smart home, and what happens when we increase the disposability of luminaires. And Ed Kinnersley has talking about being colored annoyed on Lighthead magazine. In IoT news, Taiwanese investors are raising the alarm over talent poaching from China. This is, of course, a international concern. In market projections, emergency lighting will be up by not quite 7%. LED lighting market will reach $66 billion in value. Smart home market will experience 10% gains. Solar streetlight projects will hit $15 billion worth of activity soon enough. Efficiency program funding should reach $220 million soon. Light switch market is poised for 5% growth, and high power LEDs will reach $7 billion in activity. In R&D, optimized office lighting does improve sleep. This is based on a test out of Switzerland. And once again, daylight savings time is bad for you. This is this time we are discussing a paper from a Vanderbilt University neurologist explaining, no, just stop messing with the clocks. In horticultural news, we are seeing a potential drop in cannabis sector sales based on what Scotts Miracle-Gro is predicting, and Colorado is actually planning a $4.5 million efficiency program for growers. In dark sky news, DeKalb, Illinois is calling for the end of light pollution. We have a UK countryside charity calling for citizen star observations. Kamloops, BC is fielding LED streetlight complaints. Sun Valley, ironically, is calling for dark sky status. New Marlborough, New Hampshire is proposing new light pollution laws. And Malheur, Oregon is proposing a push for dark sky designation as well. In people news, Jim Hunter will be the Senior VP of Sales and Marketing at FSC. Kickler has hired a director of landscape. IDEA has named Lisa Tolnai as an account exec, and Sloanlet has promoted 2 people. In local news, the IDC has named their Smart City Awards finalists. These are 3 winners across 14 categories each. San Diego has begun work on their repair backlog of lamps. That's 5,000 individual requests. The Pennsylvania Department of Energy is going to plan on spending $30 million on energy loans this year. Victoria, Texas has begun street lamp upgrades. Las Vegas lighting supply store has caught fire for the 2nd time this year. South Dakota Senate has revived a new infrastructure project. DC pedestrian deaths are linked to poor lighting in low-income areas. Schenectady, New York is planning LED street lighting programs. Kelowna, BC Greenhouse will be getting new grants to upgrade. Nebraska tests UV lighting to warn off birds. In Ontario, this might be the last year for daylight saving for them. Brownsville, Texas is doing their own street light upgrades. And projects, you can do your own aquarium lighting. You can create your own smart home. Or you can use the numerical codes on poles on Central Park in New York as a navigation aid. I've been Scott Wachter. This has been the Lighting Industry News Brief. Thank you, Nailed. Thank you, Keystone. Thank you for listening. We will catch you next week. Have a good day. Sometimes, pretty baby, I wonder what I'm gonna do about you. Well, you treat me